If you're new to the Flip app, let's do a little demystifying and myth busting for the frequently asked questions that people are asking about Flip. Today's questions are pulled from our tutorials on how to use Flip. So if you do not know how to use Flip, or you don't know the many different ways to make money on Flip, I will link that tutorial down below. Let's get into your questions. And if you have questions that are not answered today, please drop them in the comment section. We'll look at those for upcoming videos. People want to know, can you send the money that you earn to CashApp? And if so, how long does that take? On Flip, you can earn two types of money. The type of money that is credits for the store, so can only be used within the Flip app, and then money that actually transfers to your bank account. It's in your pocket money. When it comes to the in your pocket money, you can only send that to a bank account. You cannot send that to a third-party vendor. So you're not sending that out to PayPal or CashApp or any of these other things. If you need your money in something like CashApp, you're going to have to transfer your money to your bank account. It's going to take however long it's going to take. And I will say, typically it's like 3, 4, 5 days to transfer that over. But the last 2 months, a lot of people have been having problems, and it's been a month or more before that money will transfer out of Flip over to your bank account. If that is you, that is happening right now. Just please be aware of that. Once it gets to your bank account, then you can send it over to CashApp or PayPal or wherever you are going to be sending that money to use in the future. I have a question regarding posting the videos. I understand to post a review video, we first need to purchase from Flip, but for the other videos, the day in the life content, can we just post, or do we first need to purchase the product for that to work? So when it comes to the Flip app, you do have to make an order first, but that is only a one-time thing. So in order to post at all, period, you have to be able to make an order. So go buy some products, have them ship it to you, and you have to create the review videos for the products that you purchase. That is the requirement. That's the sign up. That is the barrier to entry. So if you don't want to spend a ton of money, go find some lower ranking products that you would already use. There's cleaning products, there's makeup products, there's just like stuff you would use around the house. Make that order, use your coupon codes because they give you really great discounts. Make that order when those things come in, make your review videos, and once those review videos are posted, now everything is open to you. So from that point on, you can do more review videos and you can do the non-review videos. So review videos are called flips. Those are connected directly to products. And when people are scrolling, they're going to see you holding up and talking about the product. It will be linked very clearly on the bottom. Your clips are anything else, the things you pull from TikTok, the things that you're pulling from your YouTube or your Instagram, all of course that are copyright safe. Do not go stealing content from other people or using copyrighted content because the legal ramifications and the fines you can incur from the federal government are not worth it. So make sure you've created all this own content by yourself and then put those out as clips. Clips can be linked to products, but do not have to. You just have to pick a category for them to fall in, and you can earn money from people watching those. So you are going to then be able to make money from people watching it. And once you have that initial order out of the way and the review's done, now you can choose whatever type of content you want. So you can do 50-50 of the flips and the clips. You can do 10% of the flips and 90% of the clips. You can post a ton of really great engaging content that is not connected to products and stuff that is connected to products, whatever variation you want. And we actually recently did a video talking about where you make the most money. So I'm going to link that one down below. That's really important as well. And that is going to help you to make the decision on how much and what types of content you should be putting out to be the most profitable you can be on the platform. But you do have to order and post reviews, and then everything else is going to be opened up to you. So from there, we have a really great question. This is a good one. This is one that comes up a lot. If I have been scrolling, because you know you can make money from scrolling and watching people's content, and in your bank, it will say you have a certain amount. So for every so many views that you have, they're going to give you so many cents toward a credit toward products. I have, I think, $500 or $600 just sitting in the bank right now on the Flip app that I can spend on my products. So the question is, can I use that for 100% of my purchase? And the answer is no. You will have a certain percentage that you are allowed to use towards your products, and different people will have different percentages. In fact, right now, as they're evolving the app a little bit, they're starting to tell you, you have a 60%, you have a 70%, you have a 30%, you have a 40%. They kind of tell you this is the order that's coming in. A lot of us did not have access to that, and we just had what we had when it popped up, and if you missed it, you missed it. So you start out with a higher percentage, so you can use this for 60% of your order. anything that you earn from scrolling through the app can be applied to 60%. You will still have to pay real money from your bank account for the balance of that. So even if you have, let's say, $600 banked from scrolling and you're only spending $100 on your product, you're only going to be allowed to use that money, that $600, for that percentage of the coupon that you have been given, and it's going to change order to order from what you are going to be doing. So check your percentage before you're buying so you know what that money is going to be and how much you're going to be spending from your own pocket. But there is no way to take your bank account from scrolling, so what's banked from scrolling, and put it toward 100% of your purchase. However, you can use 100% of the money you earn from people watching your content. This is the same as the money that can be transferred into your bank account. So you can take the money that could have gone to your bank account, and instead of waiting days to, at this point, months, to get that transferred over, you can just say, I'm going to reinvest this into products that I'm going to buy, and continue the circle. We also have access to things like your invites. So if you're inviting friends and you get credit points for inviting those friends, you can use that toward your purchase as well. We do have questions about, can you convert it to your PayPal? Right now, no. It is only linked to your bank account. So you do have to have a bank account that you can be linking to your Flip app and then transfer it into there. And actually, I believe they do it like they link it to your debit card. So it's not even like you're putting in a ton of bank information at this time to do that, making it a little bit easier for you. We get a lot of questions about, why can't I make a video without purchasing? This is really important. Lean in for this one. You have to make a purchase because the entire point of this app, when it started and through now, is to have trustworthy reviews. They do not want people coming on leaving spam reviews or fake reviews or reviews because they got paid to do it. They want people to come in and say, I was interested in this product, I bought this product, this is what I think about it, this is my real, authentic, engaging review of it. They want it for authenticity. They want it to be real and more meaningful, because we know if we scroll on TikTok, anybody can tag anything. If we are going to be putting videos up on Amazon, anybody can just go to Walmart, buy something, and then pop a review video up on Amazon, right? So you cannot connect to products you have not purchased in order to add that protection and that security. People know they can trust this review because you really verified have that product, and they will not let you do external things because they want that trustworthiness. So you do have to make sure you are purchasing things if you're going to be leaving the reviews, but the flips, the reviews, are not the same as clips. You can still be posting interesting videos on the side as clips, and some of those things can be linked to products as well, just not the same way as they are for flips. They're not going to be as profitable in terms of making money from sales of those things. But it's all about security and making sure people are not being scammed on the app. I heard you only get paid on videos for 30 days. What happens if somebody purchases from a flip video after the 30-day mark? So it is true, you earn money on views for the first 30 days of your video. So if you make a video and you post it and people are scrolling and they watch it, within 30 days, you will make money on that. After the 30 days, you no longer get paid for views, which is why as you're scrolling through and looking at other people's content, you're going to notice a lot of older videos because they like to serve those because they don't have to pay for it and they're proven content. They've proven to do well with the audience. If, however, somebody is going to your flips, your very specific product reviews, and they're going to purchase the product, you can still earn money after the 30 days. It's not going to cap that window, because if you sell a product for them, you get a cut of that no matter when that is going to be happening. So if somebody's scrolling through and sees it and buys it, you get a cut. If somebody goes to that product and then clicks on your video to watch through there, you're going to get a cut of that. So do not worry about the product reviews. It's only about the 30-day window for views that you're getting paid for. So I'm not getting paid for views on things I posted 2 years ago, even though they're doing well right now. Can you scroll through the videos to earn 100% free on something? You cannot. So no matter how high you are going to scroll through it, you can only earn up to that percentage. So what I like to do is scroll through. If I know I'm going to be making a purchase and I know I can use X number of dollars toward that purchase, I'll sit there and I'll scroll through it and then I'll buy my stuff. And then as I'm doing things, I'll scroll through it, but I'm not going to, go wild on scrolling through to bank high amounts of money if I'm not going to be using that. So time management when it comes to this really does work in your favor. What is the approximate pay for viewership? How many views do you need for $1 is what they're asking. So this is going to vary person to person and video to video. It's based on the content that you are putting out there. Different types of content will get better views or less views or ranked differently in the algorithm system. Just like with any social platform, they are ranking the content based on what the content is. So your RPM is going to be a little bit different. The amount you make per video, even if you have 2 videos that are similar, and they have similar views and watch time, you can be earning different amounts on each of those. So just be mindful. It's no blank answer or blanket answer. It's not going to be across the board for everybody. It is going to be a little bit different based on what types of content you are creating, how you're categorizing them and organizing them, and how often you're putting things out and where it falls within the ecosystem of the algorithm and all of those things. It's very important to understand it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. Any tips on how to get more views during the first 30 days if you're just starting, and how to get on viral products? So viral products, if you're seeing things pop up a lot, probably is not a great time for you to get in on that product. If something is having a moment and you want to get in on it, you will have to buy the product, wait for the product to be shipped. And all of these products are shipped from individual sellers. It's not like it's in a warehouse and Flip is sending it out to you. It is from individual sellers. I've had some sellers ship things the next day, and I've had some sellers not ship things for a month. I've had some sellers not ship things for so long that Flip had to refund my money. So all of these things are coming from different places and different people with different work ethics and different abilities to get things sent out. If you're seeing something pop off, you are going to want to find the next product. What's going to come up next? Start looking for other things that are going to be similar, maybe pair off of those things, but don't necessarily go and grab the popular items, because by the time you get it, the moment will have passed and you will have purchased a product that's already got a ton of videos on it, has already done well, already had its moment, and is in the background now. So look for things that can kind of go off of it. So if you are seeing a ton of, I'm just going to use this as an example, dog bowls or dog products, dog snacks. If that's having a moment right now, what other dog products might pop off next? What can you lean into for that next thing? So if we're dealing with snacks and feeding and bowls, maybe I'm now going to look at grooming tools for dogs, things that are similar, things that have a same audience, but is not the same product, so that I can lean in and say, okay, now that you've taken care of your dog's tummy, let's take care of your dog's fur. This is what we're going to do with this brush. This is what we're going to do with this cute bandana to make your dog look cute. You want to lean into what is coming next. In terms of getting more views, make more community posts. You want to build up your community. You want to be the face that everybody sees. If you go on to Flip and you are scrolling, you will see the same faces every 10, 12, 13 videos. It's the same 1 to 2 to 3 people popping up because they're the popular people. They build community. They're doing all the things to have the conversations, and they are the ones getting the view time. So if you want more views, be the person that everybody wants to be around and show up so freaking often that they can't ignore you and they have to learn who you are. You gotta be a community builder on this app, because let's face it, most of your friends and family are not on this app yet. It's not like they're coming here to support you. So you're on your own. You gotta build your own little community here. So you can go on your other social medias and you can promote yourself. In fact, right now, Flip is popping off on TikTok. If you go over there, you might make some friends to come over to Flip. But on the Flip app, you have to do the work of being the person that everybody loves. So you got to get in front of the camera, be engaging, build community, and add value to what is going on in the space so that people want to stop as they are seeing more and more content. And the more people see you, the more they're going to trust you, the more they're going to follow you, and the more they're going to be shown your content. So it's a very nice little circle. You just have to build up to it. What happens after the 30 days only sale? Do you get paid for dislikes if you try something and you don't like it? So when it comes to the 30 days, you do get 30 days of paid views. After that, nothing. On the side of getting products and doing reviews, if somebody buys your product, you can still earn money after that. When it comes to things you don't like, there are a couple of ways to handle this. You can contact the company, say, hey, this is not going to work. This needs to go back. This is not working. You can actually say, I don't like this. If you don't like it, you have to send it back. If you don't send it back, you are forced to make a review video. You can make a review saying, this is junk, I don't like it, and move on with your life. You've done what you contractually have to do by leaving that review, but you don't have to go further with that. So your choices are send it back and you don't have to deal with it, but you do have to send it back, or you're going to have to say, hey, this is not very good. And then people will not buy the product, but most of your money comes from views anyway. So you're going to want to make sure you are putting those things out to fulfill the contractual obligations of purchasing and working on products and on content on the Flip app. Okay, I have a question. I invited a friend and I have $67 in rewards. How do I get the credits? Do I have to purchase something first? So yes, you do have to make that initial purchase. You can't do anything on the app without making that initial purchase. You can kind of sit there, you can kind of watch things, but you're not going to be able to do anything or earn anything. So you have to make that original purchase. After that, there are some issues with invites to friends. There was a time when they had a referral link you could send to people. I don't think that works anymore. Now you have to have somebody in your phone, in your contacts, and you have to text it to them, and then they have to get that. In order for you to receive the credit money, it's not just about inviting them, it's about them making a purchase. So you have to bring them to the app, and then they have to purchase something within a window. There is a window of time, and I'm not going to say what it is because I feel like it changes a little bit, but it's within like a couple of days. If that person comes over to the app and they make their first purchase, now you've earned your reward credits, and so has your friend. What you are getting back, they are getting as well. So they have credits to spend toward free products for them. If they spend that, you then get that. If they come to the app and they're on the app and they sign up and they make a profile and they do all the things, but they don't make the purchase, now you do not get the credit. You do not get that back into your account. So once that goes through and they've made their purchase, that should show up inside of your dashboard. If it does not, go into your profile, go to live support and contact them. Tell them, this is my friend, this is their information. They said they signed up. They said they made their order. It did not work. Please look into this, and they will look into it for you. And that's literally all I can do to help you on that one, because I don't work for them. I don't work with them. I haven't talked to them since they hired me to do some influencing for them when they launched a long time ago. So I can't help you with that one. But support has been pretty good about getting questions answered. So I do recommend heading over there to make sure you know what is going on in your account. If you have any questions, mostly they'll be able to answer those for you. Okay, I think we answered that one. How do I move my money? You do have to attach your bank card to it. If you are attaching your card to it, which is linked to your account, that's going to then put it through. With some apps, they do require you to put in like your banking number and your routing number and your account number and all of those things. This is just connecting to, I believe, I did it a while ago. I believe it's just connecting it to your card that is attached to your account, and that just kind of puts it into there and saves some steps. So you do have to attach that to your bank account. You can move it from there. You cannot do it as a third party at this time. Can this make $10,000 a month type money? I already do this type of content. I found this recently, and I just want to know if this is worth my time. Absolutely. People are making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on this app, but not everybody is. This depends entirely upon the content you're putting out. How much time and effort are you putting into this? If you are going to post a bunch of videos all of the time, you can be very, very profitable. If you are going to post 1 or 2 videos a week, you will likely not be profitable. Unless you're already famous outside of this app and all of your followers have come to watch you, you will not do well unless you're posting frequently. Now, there is no set, like you have to do it this much, or if you do it this many times per day, you're going to make this much. That is not a thing. We can't give you those answers. It's going to be different per person. And depending on who you are, you're going to resonate with the audience more or less. And so you have to understand your profitability on this app is solely determined by your work ethic and how much you're willing to put into this. If you want to post 10 videos per day, you're going to make more money than somebody who is posting 3 videos a week. You're going to make money than somebody, or more money than someone who is going to post 3 times a day. You have to understand the more content that you put out, the more you're going to be seen, the more money you can earn, and the more you're going to take over the algorithm feed. Some of these people that you see all the time, that's what they're doing. Tons and tons and tons of content all of the time. And if you do that, you're going to be able to make more money because you are there more and you have more visibility to the audience. So can you make a lot of money? Heck yes. Will you? Depends on you. Now, I will give you the caveat that this is going to be different month from month. We've heard people talk about how much money that they are making, and they've made like $30,000, and then the next month it goes down dramatically to a couple of thousand. We've heard people making tons and tons of money and then having that drop down. There's lots of reasons for this. And as you study the algorithm, you're going to see this is a cycle. Certain people are getting more airtime than others at different rates. So if you had a really popular couple of months, now it's somebody else's turn. And you want to make sure that you do not bank everything on just this. You should have multiple streams of revenue, multiple ways of making money, so that when you have the really good feast months, you can survive the famine months. You want to make sure that you're doing all you can to get into this, but you're going to see changes in it. And you're going to see changes as more people come onto the app, because when more people join, that's more competition. So if you started out and there were only 100 people on this app and 100 people were going to be posting and thousands of people were going to be watching, you're going to make more money than if thousands of people are posting and thousands of people are watching. So the bigger it gets, the smaller the money will get for some people, and the more certain people will stand out. So you just want to be aware of that as you are getting into this. It is ebb and flow. It is going to go up and down. There will be cycles of this. So you're going to see certain times of the year, you'll make more money. When might that be? When people are Christmas shopping, holiday shopping, when there are big life things. You're going to make less money in the times right after, right? Everybody spent their money on Christmas presents. They're not going to go spend more money, right? So you have to be aware there are different times of the years, different types of content, and even just within the lifespan of who you are as a creator, you're going to have times that are more feast and more famine based on what's going on in the world and what you're doing in your content creation as well. Drop your questions on how to operate on Flip. Come join me over on the Flip app. I would love to see you guys. I do have my main account and my burner account. Don't come find my burner account. Come find my main account. And let me know what you're learning on Flip. And if you guys want to chat about what's working for you and what's not working for you, if you want more details on this, let's build a community together so we can all be incredibly profitable. And if we work together, we can kind of hijack the algorithm a little bit to work more in our favor. So the more of us that there are, the better we're all going to do. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.